Hello. All right, welcome to another live stream. This is Trade with Tayyib, and let's do some fresh analysis. This is daily candle. Let's do 4 hour. So 4 hour, we are coming up to a resistance area, and let's see. Mm, That extend to the right. Let's make this. Let's see. 4 hour, 1 hour. Okay. So basically, break above this area would allow us to move further down, further up, and then all of this range on the left hand side will become tradable. Let's take a look at 1 hour. Not moving much. Let's adjust this one. So if we can close above this area, could we continue to push up to 51.89? That's the idea. If we could close above, a candle like this would allow us to continue to push up to this range here at 51.90, and that will be a 30-minute close as well, 30-minute bullish close. So if we can get a strong bullish close here in next 8 minutes, that would be good for continuation. Let's draw the blue line here. That is the idea. See 1 hour. Yeah, there's a support here on 1 hour that it's holding. There's volume coming in. $7:30 volume time. I also don't want it to continue to push up higher, because then the stop loss could be very, very high. So I'll have to manage the trade accordingly. Yeah, daily is just ranging. 15-minute is closing strong. When something like this happens, when the 15-minute is closing like a big candle, then the stop is, let's say if I buy on this next 15-minute candle, the stop is going to be 150 pips. I don't want the stop to be that long. What I would essentially be waiting for is for price to retrace down, and then once it's breaking above its own high, at that point I'll enter a trade. At that time, you can place the stop loss below the new current candle's low, which won't be as big as 150 pips. So if the new candle, let's say, retraces back to the blue line, this candle retraces back to the blue line and continues to push up, that will be my trade. It's breaking above the high. Let's see if we can retrace back a little bit more. Let's see, 5 minute. It tried a couple times to break below the low. Let's bring our platform here. This is gold on 15-minute, what we were just looking at. All right, I've entered a buy for price to continue to push up higher. It's a risky buy, that's why I went in with the lower position, lower lot size. And let's say stop loss like around right here. If it breaks below its own low, I'm gonna exit the position because then I can continue further down and I don't want to stay in that drawdown. So if it breaks below this low here, I'll have to exit the position. Floating around 10 pips in profit. I think this 5-minute candle should continue to push. I'm going to bring the stop loss to current candle's low. I was expecting a little bit more volume. Let's see. Just floating around break even right now. Break even. Break even means price is neither in profit nor in loss. It's just around zero. Can this position survive? Can this position survive? The buying volume is dying down. If this candle can, you see this, the second to the last candle, or I would say third to the last, it had a low. This second last candle didn't break below its low. This candle should not break below its low and continue to push up. If we're gonna continue to push up, it should be this candle. The buying volume is dying down just a little bit. Smaller candles. Let's see, it depends on this candle, honestly. It depends on this open candle. If this closes red, then I don't know. I'll probably get out of the trade. Because the way you can read volume is that you see this big green candle. Next green candle is a bit smaller. The next green candle is also a bit smaller. But they're still breaking above the high. So they're printing next to each other, but they were at one point at a high that previous candle didn't achieve. So we're still in the uptrend. We're just the buying volume has died out quite a bit. So it depends on this candle. If it closes red, then due to the previous candle printing, you know, in a lower volume and this candle printing red, I will exit my trade. So it's just basically reading what's been happening in the previous candles. Still about 2 minutes into this 5-minute candle left. Bro, it's 7:30. No, where's the volume? It's 7:43. No volume today. Volume nie. Sign in to chat. The action cannot be performed inside Streamlabs. Interact with chat. You can open the chat in a browser. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. See? This candle is pushing. So now on the left hand side we have a wick that we have to be mindful of. Let's go to 15-minute. Nice. All right. Nah, that's fine. You know what? It's almost at 40 pips. It's at 40 pips. I'm gonna close this. Perfect. Close the position right there. That was great because on the left hand side you see all of this resistance coming in. I don't want to risk it, and it was 40 pips in profit, 40 points in profit. Boom. Perfect. Still have about 15 minutes left from 8 a.m. and that's all. That's that's really it. That's done for the day. It's one trade come in, and let's take a look at the history. Let's go today. Actually, let me do current month. How do I, where is, there it is. Okay. Current month, I took four trades. This is the beauty of taking maybe two trades a day. And this is the trade I took today. So let's see. Basically, let the candle create a low. Next candle, so let the candle create a low. So this area here was when the candle was red. I waited. The same candle flipped up, turned into green, and continued to push up higher.